Alright, see what's in my personal tool bag. I don't use this stuff all the time. I kind of hide things in there. So let's get started. In my top box. In my top box, it's a little mess. So in here I just keep multiple things. Keep my things I use a lot. Different drywall screws, extra little set of blades. Do you know what that is? I do. It's a plumb bob. So keep my fluke in here. This is a great multimeter. I'm probably not going to take everything out of each case, but it's a multimeter. That's my torpedo level I keep in there. I grab this quite a bit. It does have a magnet on it. So I just throw things in here sometimes. So anyway, I got me a little whizzy nap, little clamp, safety glasses. These nips are for glass tile when you do backsplashes. I keep these separate from my other ones. I got a protractor in here. Looks like that came apart. Little flashlight. Keep some chisels in here. They're just some bucks. They're not perfect, but they're they get the job done. Gotta have those. Little screwdriver. Got me a ratchet cobalt. I don't know where I got this, but it was I think it was probably cheap if you know that, it's got a good quick release on it. Extra string. Good. Here's all my parts to my little tractor thing. I'll put that together. Fast Cap Fat Boy pencil. I think this is 5mm lead. Yeah, 5.5. I carry one of these on my hip every single day. It comes with white, red, and your graphite, or your standard color. So erasers, you can sharpen it. It has a sharpener built right in for touching it up. Their tape measures also sharpen, and I keep another sharpener also. But that's what I keep in the top box, just some miscellaneous stuff, nothing major. I really don't even go in this box much, probably for this more than anything else. Alright, middle box. Not a whole lot in here. So I'm going to pull everything out of here individual. Got your tape. Got your staple gun. I keep razor knives in here. Let's see. I know somebody's gonna get on me for having these. I know. You know why I buy these? Because that's what I lend or I give out just because I know they're gonna break. They're nothing special. I keep them around because frankly, I have good stuff and I have throwaway stuff. If I leave this on a job site somewhere, it is what it is. What did I lose? $5-10, big deal, right? So I do have those. hole saw kit. I have a few more of these too. I keep this one complete. Like I say, I use this kind of to hide some tools that I don't use regularly. Paint brushes. Rolling frame, obviously you gotta have. What do we have? Another paintbrush, caulk gun. I know it's a cheap caulk gun, but look, I hid one, so if I can't find another one, I know I can reach in this and get one. String, 100 foot, brand new. Buy it, throw it in the bag. I think these are, is it Nicholson? Anyway, they're chisel rasps. I got them to take edges off of things. They're kind of sharp. You can sharpen them, whatever, but I got them because of the rasp. They're nice to have just to take the edge off of something. Screen roller, more glasses. Cobalt, huh? This is, I don't know if you guys know what it is, but it's a laminate cutter. So if you are doing cabinet work and you have to mark something and cut it, this is the tool to use. It's double-sided, so you get two uses. These are real cheap, $5, I think. Extra chalk. I have tons of these. All stainless. Doesn't, I mean, it has some flex. I like ones that have real good flex, but this one ain't never been used. I keep it around. New. There's something else, Ridgid. Making a few more videos that show some Ridgid things also, but I wanted one of these. It felt really good. I have used this actually quite a bit, but I make sure I put it back. So, you know, this is just a in a pinch multi-tool. So you have your, you know, your monkey wrench and your crescent, you know, your ratchet. Oh, there we go. And obviously, I bought some more of those. Buy them, throw them in your box. Look, brand new. So can you tell that I don't use a lot of this stuff? This is where I kind of rotate my things. I put stuff in here and rotate stuff in and out of these. When I need something, I grab it out, and then I'll get some more new stuff and throw it in. Alright, here's the last box. In the last box I won't be able to throw up here on the table. So in this last box we'll see what I got. So for the bottom box, I'm just going to unload what's in there. It's a big box, so let's see, we'll go through little stuff first. There's more safety glasses. So, extra flat bar, sanding block. Harbor Freight has these. I'm not in Harbor Freight very often, but couple things I do buy is I buy these, and I'll buy these there. Epoxies also. You get little ones and big ones. So they're, whenever I'm around that way, I do pop in there and buy things. These are like 50 cents a piece. Like, I think it's $5 or $6 for a dozen. Extra little hammer, keyhole saw, more zip ties. With these you can put a screw through, so if you have to mount them somewhere, that's nice. Oh, more zip ties, hammer, you know, your whisk snips. Got a Klein multimeter. Oh, there's more I got some caulk and other things in there. Nothing, you know, nothing too great. So got this Klein. I got that in a pack. So here's my work belt. It's a Klein work belt. Serves me good. When I'm doing a lot of stuff, I don't try not to put this on too often unless I'm gonna be doing a lot of it. One thing I don't like is this. It's a Klein tool. Constantly having to replace the batteries. They're dead right now. But it has a flashlight on it. Oh, it did kick on. How about that? Anyway, there it is. Flashlight. But it's a pretty slick tool, but you have to replace the batteries often. So I keep like 2 or 3 of these different ones around. I have them, one in my truck that I keep right in my center console, and keep another 1 or 2 around everywhere. But this one here is expensive. Batteries die all the time. So we'll start left to right. You can get you a pack of these, which is good. I have another one over here. These are good for pulling little things like staples, anything. You know, this is more of electrical stuff in here, but it does it all. But you know, you need little stuff for like that. It also pulls off like little trim when you have old homes with trim around the windows. You can get in some places with these. Let's see here. Another little tester, long bit. Anybody know what this is for? If you ever have a garbage disposal that's locked up, you can spray a little stuff in there and through the top, the drain. Push your reset button. This goes in your disposal. Manually turn it, you know, make sure you can free the motor. Flip your switch to give it some power and see if it runs. Something else that I like to have in this bag is, you know, a magnet. It's good to have. A little magnet, soft brush. Also have one of these. This is, you know, I get in behind. So you have, when you have Romex, you have the nails. I'm not an electrician, but sometimes I'm doing demo. So I use this for electrical demo work, whatever. You can get this behind there and pop those free. You also can use other things too, but it just depends what you're doing. Love my Klein. This does damn near every wire. I've never really come across too much stuff in a residential that you need anything more than this. Outlet tester, great to have. It tells you the codes there, tells you what you have to do to fix it. It's also good when you're doing an outlet. I don't think I have one sitting here, but you plug it in. Now you have control over that outlet and not grabbing the outlet itself and bending the wires or touching the side post and shocking yourself, which you shouldn't shock yourself anyway. Always turn your power off, blah, blah, blah. But this gives you a little handle to hold on to if you have to look at something in the back. So I use this all the time, and I have 2 or 3 of these, just like I do the testers. So in here is going to be all, yeah, I know, I should get the Klein multi drivers, but I bought these because I liked them. So I'm going to have all the different screwdrivers. Let's just go ahead and get all those out. So I got all the different screwdrivers. What else do I have? Here's more screwdrivers over here. So I have all the Milwaukee screwdrivers. And Klein. I have some Klein too. Well, here it is. This is my favorite screwdriver. I have more Klein screwdrivers also in other places. These are the big ones you can beat on if you have to. It's got the little wire stripper thing built in. You can curl your wire if you need to. Alright, let's see couple more things that are in there. So we have... Sorry, I'm just drinking some water. It's hot down here in Florida. Linesman. Channel locks. Side cutters or dikes. Bought these pliers. Reason being is they're auto adjusting, which is really nice. So, let's see, you can grab that. You can go from that to that to that, which is nice. That's why I got these. I actually have a bunch of these because I liked them so much. They're great. I don't care for their channel locks, but the regular pliers are great. So I have their keyhole saw, but I also have this. This is nice. You can change the blade in it. If you have to reach in somewhere and get in somewhere tight, you can. Let's see. Carry pencils. This is something else that's really neat. So you can plug this into any plug, your transmitter, and then you can go to a breaker box and find out where that plug is in your breaker box. Now, if it's not a plug you're doing, say if you're doing a fan, you got bare wires, well, you get this adapter here. Now you can gator clip your wires and plug your transmitter into that. And then you can go to your breaker box with your sniffer and find the breaker. Turn off your electric. Now, if you're doing somewhere that has a bulb, you can buy this adapter. Plug it in, screw it in, find the breaker. So for 50 bucks, I can't remember exactly what it was. It's somewhere between 45 and 65 bucks. Worth its weight. And then you also get this and this. One of those goes a long way. So, keep going in here. I didn't buy these for years because I thought this end was plastic. I never touched it. I thought it was plastic. Well, it's not. Nice heavy-duty metal. So I keep these. Little one, big one. These are wire strippers needle nose. Keep them. And a little one, big one. And they're crescent. So, insulated handles. You know, if you need them, you need them. Now, I just keep this in here. This is not a tool that really should be in here, but... So, it's called a Knuckle Bender. It goes around hinges, tweaks your doors if you have French doors that ain't lining up, top to bottom, whatever. Instead of going in and fooling with doors, taking them on and off, maybe even having to plane something, whatever. There's some other videos on this. Even Ron Paulk on YouTube, he has one video, but it's made by FastCap. It's called a Knuckle Bender. Goes around there, you can tweak it. The reason I have it hidden in here so one of my guys don't take it and use it like they would one of these, because this is literally for going around a hinge. And this, people use these as hammers. So, not real expensive, not real cheap, but it saved my rear end once or twice. Like I said, pencils, another one of these. I keep those. One thing I did buy recently, and I thought it was kind of gimmicky, but when I'm doing certain things, it's called a hammerhead electric screwdriver. So you can go left, tighten, loosen. It don't have a ton of power, but when you're putting little things together and you have this bag and you don't want to have your drill This is nice for putting fan blades on. It's good for putting together little lights, doorknobs. You know, you get this long bit here. You know, this will go right in there. Look at that wobble. So it also has an electrical tester in there. So you can actually, let's see. Yep. Don't know if you guys heard that, but it has an electrical tester. It also has a little stripper here. You can put your wire through there, pinch down, pull off. I don't use all those features. There's some other brands of these, but I wanted something to keep in this pouch that was really small, and I could just keep for small items, putting things together. So this is what's in my pouch. That's what's in my big box, my rolling cart. There's some things that aren't in there. You probably noticed there's no drills, no batteries. This is because I have a trailer and everything has a spot in there. I have a hard case with, you know, what is it, a Gen 2 or whatever it is. I grab that, I can bring it inside. Or I can grab drills individually. I have a cubby for each little thing. Similar to some other styles of trailers that you probably have seen. But I have some videos on my trailer. But everything stays in my trailer. That's my real work box, not this. My real work box is my entire trailer. And to have everything readily available to you is crucial on a job, so you don't have to start and stop and figure stuff out. Another big part of something that you probably did not see in my box is a tape measure. You know, and this is just a crappy little tape measure I keep on this bench and this bench only. But I have a million tape measures, and I keep them on my hip constantly, just like I do my knife. So I keep my knife, my pencil, my tape measure on my side at all times. This is usually in my car. I have a carpenter's bag too that has different things. So depending on what I'm doing, I have different bags, different bags for different things. And that's what I keep in my boxes. So I appreciate it. Wanted to give you a little insight of what I kept in my box and some of the other tools that I own. I have a lot more than this, but you know, this video probably ran too long. If you want to ask me any questions about anything, just go ahead and let me know. Thanks.